Hey designers, it's Quaker from Akrivi, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to use Base Grid Generator in Gridit 3.0. So after installing the extension, to open it you want to go to Windows, Extensions and click on Akrivi Gridit. When this is open you will see Base Grid Generator. So we have the 4 different type of base grids. We have square, isometric, hexagon and golden ratio. So to generate a grid we want to select the artboard using the selection tool. So mine's already clicked. I've just selected the artboard. And now I want to click a grid. Let's say start with the square grid. So now that's clicked, you can see it's highlighted. And I want to select generate. So you can see the grid is instantly generated. Now, if I want to turn this grid into a guide, I just simply click make guides. And then I can design that way if I don't want to use the previous way. If I want to create a different type of grid, I can just undo everything and I can make sure the artboard's selected again, and I can choose which grid I want to generate. Let's say this time I click the hexagon grid. I click generate and it does the same thing. So in terms of increasing and decreasing the size, if I wanted to increase or decrease, I'm going to have to undo the grid and then open a customize tab, and then I can increase the scaling. Let's say this time we want it to be 90, and then I click generate and you can see it's a lot larger than before. With the golden ratio grid, it's slightly a bit different. So if I undo that grid, now I want to create a golden ratio grid. If I click golden ratio, you can see this option is no longer available. And that's because the scaling works differently for the golden ratio grid. So instead, what is available is margin for golden ratio. So let's say I want to generate the golden ratio, and you can see this is how big the grid appears. We have a slight spacing in between the artboard and the golden ratio, and that is a spacing of what has been set by default of 10 points. So if I want to change that, I can undo the grid, and let's say I want to times that by 10, so just increase it and make it to 100, and then I do generate. You can see that the spacing is a lot larger. And of course you can move this around, or you can just simply turn this into a guide by pressing make guide. And if you want to start again, if there's any settings you want to restart, you can just press the restart button and everything is restarted to the default settings, along with all of the grid buttons are unselected. If you run into any issues, use the link below to visit our help center for quick solutions. And if you still need help, you can reach out to us through our support form. Thank you for watching.